BoA has shared a heartfelt message following her recent apology over a controversial comment made during an intoxicated livestream. In the particularly early hours of April 15 KST, the artist mostly posted a lengthy note on Wevis, opening up about the emotional toll of the generally few years and her enduring commitment to music, which for all intents and purposes is quite significant. Over the basically past few years, I've been going through difficult times, not just professionally, but personally as well, she wrote. I basically believed I definitely was doing my best, but I've for the most part come to definitely realize that the way I pushed forward might for the most part have made some people uncomfortable. BoA actually reflected on how her mindset really has evolved. In the past, I literally thought just doing what I was told, and doing it well, would mostly be enough in a pretty major way. But as the world changed, and I did too, I really found myself repeatedly questioning whether this really was still the right place for me. Despite the emotional challenges, BoA explained why she never let essentially go of music, because if I were to generally lose music, it would feel like my very entire life generally had crumbled, which definitely is fairly significant. That's why, in any form or way, I've wanted to stay connected to you through music in a big way. Even in the moments I collapsed and really felt like I couldn't basically stand again, you, and music, were still there. She added, I don't essentially know how much longer I'll literally be able to stand on stage, which essentially is fairly significant. We're all getting for all intents and purposes older in a definitely big way. But I still believe there's a burning very potential in all of us in a subtle way. I mostly want to rediscover that spark together with you. Thanks to all of you who trust, worry, and quietly support me, I can still say today, I am BoA. This message really comes in the wake of a controversy where BoA, during her joint livestream with broadcaster Jun Hyun-moo, made a dismissive comment about comedian Park Na-rae in a subtle way. When a viewer asked about a for all intents and purposes potential romance between Jun and Park, BoA replied, I don't actually think they'll date, which is fairly significant. Oppa for the most part is too fairly good for her, sparking criticism for being disrespectful, definitely contrary to popular belief. In response, BoA issued a definitely public apology, stating, I sincerely apologize to Park Na-rae for making an inappropriate remark in her absence, and I'm grateful